And I'm live. Hello, everyone. It's Happy Tuesday, and I'm welcoming you for my second live interview with the everyday people in our business. So today it's a very overwhelming feeling for me because I was able to get hold of very inspiring couple in our business. Today, I am honored and I am grateful to be sharing this live session with them. And I hope you will be able to get valuable insights from them, whether you are thinking of starting a business or just being simply inspired from their life experiences. So, without further ado, I'm welcoming you, Coach Dave and Roxanne, coming to you live from Canada.
Hello,
Hello,
hello. Hi,
hello.
Shine. Thanks for having us here.
It's an honor to be here.
Thank you so much, Coach, um, for being here with me. And I'm so excited. I'm so fired up to be able to share to our friends over here what we have seen or what this business has brought us to our lives. So I've already made some introductions about you on my business page and on my personal page. So um, can you please introduce yourself for our audiences who doesn't know you yet?
Mhm.
Yeah. So again, thanks for inviting us here. I'm originally from the Philippines. Came here when I was about 14, 15 years old in Canada. And background, I took aeronautical engineering. And before the online business, I was a general manager.
Yes, for me, I came here from Philippines as well, in Bacolod, and we moved here with my parents in 2004. And I took paralegal because I thought I thought I wanted to be a lawyer, right? But then later on, we've seen the business side. The journey of entrepreneurship. And prior to the online business, we started the online business in 2018 of October, so 6 years now. And I was working in finance in a government job, and now we're doing this full time.
Wow. So it has been, I think, long journey with the business, but I know life has been hard even before we have found this business, and I know a lot of us had struggles, and we don't know what to look for. We've been praying so hard that God will give a solution to all our problems. But in your case, coaches, what led you to explore new income opportunities?
Yeah. So as you mentioned, before the online business in 2018, we have been in a journey of finding income on top of our regular jobs. Because when when we met Roxanne and I in business, actually, I was her manager, and I joked that I managed her really well because I married her, and now she's my boss. But she shared with her my goal was I read the book of Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it talked about financial freedom. I said I didn't know in business you can become financially free, but
Mhm.
bigger than that, Roxanne shared with me her dream, right?
Yeah, so when we moved from the Philippines to Canada, where we live right now, I've seen my parents work so hard. They gave up their jobs, their homes, literally everything just for us kids, right? And I have that dream that, you know what, I'm going to help my parents in their retirement. And soon, when I work in the workforce, I realized that our income, even though we have great careers, it's just enough for the two of us and our future kids at the time. So we ventured to different kinds of businesses, right? And we've done several things where we sat down with our clients knee to knee, face to face, office or hotels or coffee shops, and it takes so much of our time. And we actually asked in 2018. That's when we asked the Lord. We prayed to God because because of our failed businesses. We got into so much debts, over 86,000 of consumer debts, and I asked the Lord, Lord, heal our finances, lead us to the right opportunity, lead us to the right solution. And months later, that's when Dave saw an ad in Facebook, actually, talking about starting an online business. So that's when we explored new income opportunities. We realized that, hey, we want something that's sustainable, something that we can do anywhere in the world.
That's right.
Yeah. So for me also, what led me to explore new income opportunities was that actually we just migrated here in US in
Oh,
2022, but
Mm,
we were in Middle East for like more than uh, for me more than 12 years, I believe. And then for my husband, he's been there for like 20, almost 25 years.
wow.
So like although there when you are working in Middle East, like although you have been working so hard, all your income is yours, no tax and all. So
mm,
it's like somehow we're getting through life there, but things has changed when we migrated here. Like, people are dreaming about America. For us nurses, we always call it an American dream.
Yes.
But we're blessed. I mean, I'm grateful that we are here. I brought my family over here, but sometimes the dream is not really the dream. Like we were shocked about the taxes,
Mm,
about the bills. Like everything you do here, it comes with money. Like even everything comes with you need to buy things. It's like everything is out. Like we're
mm,
nearly having savings.
yeah.
So even though nurses here are well paid, we all know that it's not just here in America, it's all across the globe. But it is the quality time that I am sacrificing. Like I am working on a weekends, and that's the only time that my kids are free, but I'm not there.
mm,
So that's why I really prayed so hard. I get to the point that I got burnt out also. So like you, it's not just like earning the money or things like that, but I'm really longing for quality time with my kids. So, with that being said, coaches, what changes so far has our online business brought to your lives now?
yeah, just a little bit of perspective. When we saw the ad, just prior to that, we were like at our lowest point.
Mhm.
In fact, we tried so many businesses that we failed in 24, and as a result, we were in $86,000 in consumer debt. So much debt, right? I joke around that creditors were calling us left and right. I had more gray hairs growing than I wanted to, uh, and uh, and one of our turning points is that Roxanne prayed this very powerful prayer, right?
Yeah, I asked God to heal our finances, to lead us to the right opportunity. That's when we found that ad in Facebook.
Yeah, and when that happened, we said, you know what, we're gonna take a leap of faith, and thanks be to God, we did, because the rest is history. In 16 months, we paid off $86,000 in consumer debt, and yeah, we're debt free. And it's hard to explain what that means when you were like in so much debt, like you couldn't breathe. But the feeling is, it's for some reason the sun shines brighter. That's your jump is a bit higher, your hug is a bit tighter, right? You're free, right? And it's such a good feeling. And the other thing is that I didn't even know that it will replace my income. In
Yeah,
14 months, I replaced my almost six-figure income as a general manager, and I do this full time now. It's been, how long has it been?
4 years.
4 years of full
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, 29 months, I was 5 months pregnant with our first son, and And I quit my corporate job in finance. I told my manager I wanted to leave early instead of waiting for 9 months. And then after a year of giving birth, I was able to tell my manager that, hey, I'm not coming back, and because of this online business. So it's been 3 years now that we're doing this full time. So in the beginning, for I think first couple of years in the business, we were doing it part time. So we did it in the pockets of our time. So we know that time is the biggest, because money is, we can pay the bills, right? As long as you have a job comfortably, you can pay the bills. But it's really the time that's precious, and we've experienced that seeing our son grow. Now he's 3 years old, and we never missed any milestones because of this online business. It allows us to travel more. Recently, in from June to August, we were in the Philippines for 3 months.
Yeah.
So that's the blessing as well, because we can do our online business in the Philippines. So it's our first time being there for that long, because usually it's only 3 weeks or 4 weeks, right? Because of our job. And our long time desire for me is to help my parents in their retirement. So last year in December on her birthday, we surprised her that, hey, you don't have to work because we can give you that retirement. So yeah, my mom, my dad, like they've been enjoying the retirement, and they can spend time with their, of course, their moms as well. Like my mom is in Las Vegas right now, to spend time with her mom, which is my grandma, who's 85, turning 85 years old. And my dad is in the Philippines because he's also spending time with her mom, which is my grandma as well. So it's priceless to have that. I think that's the biggest thing for us. And of course, recently we paid off our home as well. So imagine, for 10 years we've been renting a 2-bedroom apartment, and we couldn't even save a down payment. But because of this online business, we were able to save like 10% of the down payment in 2021. And then last
Brand new
year,
build. Yeah.
brand new build. And then in November of 2023, we were able to pay that off in full. So it's 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 very fulfilling, because we wouldn't be able to do that if not with the online business, because we can only save a little or not even from our jobs. We need to have extra, right? And because of the online business, it's you're not just depending on friends and families, you're not just depending in Canada where we live, but your clientele is all over the world, and that's basically the benefits of doing the online
Yeah,
business.
and like you said, the biggest thing about it is like it's because you can have the money, like you said, but it's
Yeah.
the time, right? Time, like money, you can get more money if you lose it, but time
Mm-hmm.
is finite, which means that if you lose your 24 hours, you can't get it back. So if you
Yes.
lose,
Precious.
precious growing times with your kids, right? You can't bring it back. So one of our dream was that when he's growing up, we can be there for him, and again, that this opportunity has allowed us to do that. So hmm.
You know what, coaches? Whenever I hear your story, even before I started, our the steps from the OEC and everything like that. Whenever I back look back on your stories, like whenever sometimes I'm just human. Sometimes I can feel like giving up.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we have that one, we have that feeling. It's not just in the business, but sometimes our life
Yeah.
itself. But
Mhm.
sometimes when I'm looking back, reading all your stories, actually you are one of the many people in our community that inspired me most. Like
Mm-hmm.
um, you prayed so hard. You prayed so hard that God will heal your finances. But of course, sometimes prayers without action, it's nothing.
Mhm.
So it's really a like a solution or an equation for us, that once you prayed and once God give you the opportunity, or once God has showed you a way for you to solve the problems that you are telling to God, we should always have an open mind, because
Yeah.
usually what happens is that when we are praying, when God give you the solution, it's like it's not what you're looking at what God has showed you as not the answer of your prayers. Like it's not what you are expecting. But
Yeah.
sometimes being having an open mind, really, it's a good trait for us to practice. That's why this mindset shifting challenges that we have, everything, all trainings that we have been doing, like it doesn't just help me to become, a good business owner, but it helped me to become a better version of myself.
Mhm.
Because if I will not change myself, my mindset, so I will still be the same. Like, even
Yeah.
though I have this opportunity, but I'm not working on it and I'm not taking the action, so I will just be the same person as I was yesterday or last year. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for really inspiring us, for leading us, because you've been here already. You've been here. What we are right now, and thank you for the leadership. Um, thank you for being with us. And I always pray to God that God will use you more
Thank you.
to
Thank you.
help other people, like ordinary people like me or our viewers right now, to have this, to use the opportunity that God has handed over us, because I know our mission is to help, right? It has been installed in my mind the moment I really ventured on the online business.
Yeah.
It is not just your mission.
Mm.
I'm taking part of your mission to help parents, to help other people. So with everything has been said, um, what insights can you offer to our audience coaches who are seeking to earn extra income?
It's really interesting going back to your point that when you pray for something, sometimes God will give us something we don't expect, like the
Mhm.
way the solution we want. But because one of the books I'm reading is it's a book from 𝗙𝗲𝗯𝘁 called Limitless, how God's abundance can come into your life. And in that book, it says that God will usually give us seeds, not fruits, right? Because He wants us to work the land, to plant the seeds. That's how you can have limitless, because you can count the fruits, but the seeds and the fruits, when you plant it, you don't know how much abundance it can grow, how many trees, right? So
Yes.
God wants you, because He's not interested in giving the solution to you, He's interested in you, the person you become in the process, right? And because He wants you to be able to take more and be able to give more. So, for the people that are watching, one thing I can tell you is that we prayed for the solution and it was our answer. But would it be your answer? And to be honest with you, it's not for everyone, right? But it was our answer. But it might be for you. But how do you find out if it's for you? We always started with a webinar, right? Because you gotta get your due diligence here, if this is a fit for you or not, right?
Yeah, and also like I was skeptical,
Mm-hmm.
because of course, when Dave saw the webinar, he's so excited. He showed it to me, and I was the skeptical wife, telling him, "No, I'm not gonna watch it," because I was tired. We had bad experiences before in the online, and of course other businesses as well, and I thought it's the same thing. But thanks be to God, after a couple of months of him showing me real people getting results, I've seen people that are immigrants like us, people that are older than us, people that have multiple jobs than us, have more kids than us, and they're getting the results that we desire, right? People that, they're quitting their jobs, they're paying off their debts, they're buying their homes and paying that off, traveling without worries. And that really inspired us, that if these people can do it, maybe we can do it as well. So, the a couple of ways that people, if there's, checking you out here in this page replay or live right now, the only way that you can lower skepticism, right, is to really like educate yourself, right? And how do you educate yourself is to watch that free webinar, right? So because for us, that's where we started, and it's not for everyone, because just like in any career, we always treat this as a career. So let's say, for Shine, right, she's an RN, I used to work in finance and he used to work as a general manager. We had to learn new skills, right? So it is a career where you can do this part time in the beginning, right? Like a lot of people start with part time, meaning to say you can do this in the pockets of your time when you're working, during your off days or work or weeknights or weekends. We did this for many many months, right? For years. And then after that, then we actually switch it to full time now, right? And it allows us to have more freedom. And for people that are checking out, we do offer that free webinar so that they can see if it's a fit for them or not. The good thing is, you will be assigned to a mentor and a coach that will guide you, right? And that's the beauty of this online platform that we have, because you're not alone. With Shine, we met here just here online, and it's amazing, it's beautiful. And because we have mentees and other people all over the world, from Australia, from UK, from Middle East, and different areas, and that you're not just limited to your country or to your city. And check it out. It may be for you or may not be for you.
Yes. Thank you, Coach. You have told them everything already. So I'm just really grateful. Like, I'm just, it's just my way of showing or telling our audience right now that we are real people with
Mhm.
real success stories in this business. And I'm really proud that I am part of our online community, as we are as we because we are working with integrity here. Like, we work with our values, with and we stick to our mission, which is to help other people, because sometimes we can't uh, um, we can't help other people if we'll not be helping ourselves. So I think that would be all for tonight here. And I would like to thank you, coaches, for sharing this time with us. And I hope everyone who will be watching the replay later on, if you feel like looking into this opportunity, just send me a comment down below. uh, Type info, and I will be connecting with you soon. So thank you again, coaches. I'm so grateful to have you here, and may God bless us all. So
Blessing.
thank
Thank
you for
you.
tonight.
Thank you,
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Yes, bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.